How to hit $6,000 a month as a notary, even with a 9 to 5. So, like I've done in other videos, I've kind of explained to you guys that a lot of the foundational elements that you're going to use to grow the business stay the same, no matter the amount of money. So, whether it's 3,000 a month, 6,000 a month, it kind of stays the same. But the first principle that I always start with is the amount that you're charging customers. So, one of the things that you'll always hear from other entrepreneurs, especially Alex Hermosi, if you're familiar with him. If you're not, you should definitely get familiar with him. Is the fact that if you want to get paid big money, you need to charge the big money clients. So if you want to make more, the easiest way to make more is to solve rich people problems. So the first thing I will let you guys know is that you want your premium clients, right? Oops. You want premium clients. So you need to find and focus on premium clients. And what does premium clients look like? Like I've said in the past, these are the go-to ones. These are the loan signing, which you always hear on social media. These are going to be the apostilles, which it's not hard to do. It's just a little bit annoying for me. But if you get the hang of it, then you'll be good to go. This is going to be your estate planning, which I've always said in the past that that's a personal favorite of mine because I didn't want to be a lawyer in the past. Thank God I'm not doing it now. We wanted to be a lawyer in the past, and I want to be an estate planning attorney. So for me, the easiest, quickest, smoothest, perfect transition was for me to do estate planning. So I did estate planning. And then also you have fingerprinting. So those of you that like the fingerprinting side or the fingerprinting world of it, you guys need to be focused on fingerprinting as well. So those are like a few of them. Those are like 4 off the dome, off my head that you can look into. But that's what I mean by premium clients. Clients that are going to pay you more per job. So that way, in order to reach your goal, you need less per month. So some people are saying like, oh gosh, I need to get 50 clients in 1 week. Not really. Because if we do the math on it, it's not as much as you think it is. Because let's say the AOV, the average order value of the type of documents that you're doing is 200. 6,000 divided by 200. That means you need 30. You need 30 clients a month. Divided by 4 weeks, you need 7 clients a week. That's 7.5 clients a week. So that's like 7 to 8 clients a week. So that's like 1 client a day. Call it 1 client. Damn near 1 client a day to get around 6,000. Once you learn how to do that, you'll be good to go. You'll hit that 6K a month mark that you want to do it. But the easiest way and the fastest way to do it is focus on the premium clients. And then I would say the add-ons, like the additional services that you could put on top of those two, is going to help you reach that goal. Because that was just 200. But if you charge 250, that number's changing. If you charge 300, that number's changing. I've charged all the way up to like 5. What's the most I've ever charged somebody? 1 client. Was it? I know it's 500, but did I go to 800? Did I do anything around there? I can't remember. I can't remember off the top of my head. But the more that you can charge 1 client, the quicker you could hit that number in 1 month. At that point, once you hit your first $6,000 a month, you understand like, oh, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. You know what you need to do. But first things first, focus on them premium clients. Thank me later. Focus on them premium clients because they're gonna make your life a lot better as well. And one thing I want to say, one thing I also want to say is when it comes to premium clients, they charge you, they give you a lot less problems, y'all. Like one of my mentors always used to say, and I've said this in a previous video as well, that he used to be like, knowledge, you want to get away from them peanut clients. He always used to say that. And I just wish I would have listened to him just back then. He used to say, knowledge, you need to get rid of those peanut clients because they charge you the least amount of money and they give you the most amount of headaches. You know what I mean? They give you the most amount of headaches and they charge you, then they give you the least amount of money. But the other clients, on the other hand, the rich clients, the clients that got a little bit more money, the ones that are a little bit more financially stable, not always the ones that are financially free, but they're more financially stable. They're the ones where they give you the money and then they're just like, all right, do what you need to do. And they just do this with their hands and they fall back. But the people that give you like the $50, they're on your ass. I don't know how to put it any cleaner for you. They are on your ass like white on rice. They give you that $50. They check, oh, why aren't you here at this time? You know what I mean? They're just like, maybe because they need it a little bit more, but they're just got their claws in you. They don't want you to give you white glove service for doing something for $50. But the ones that give you $500, they're just like, show up, get here when you get here. You know what I mean? So I just say focus on the premium clients because of reasons like that. And you just need less in a month in order to get to your goal. But anyways, moving on. I won't beat a dead horse. After hours, offer after hour services. Because when you have these after hour services, these work beautifully for those of you guys with the 9 to 5, which this video is intended for. Premium clients are going to make sure that you guys need less, especially because you're working your 9 to 5. And then the after hour services, when you push that heavy and you give them after hour services, this could just be, you could just say, all right, from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m., I handle all these notarizations. You can kind of make that your niche as well. So that way, when all those other people, all those other customers get off of work, you're assisting those customers. All the other notaries were focused on knocking them out in the daytime, doing all those other clients in the daytime that were moving around. But you could just say, once you get off work, boom, I'm that notary for you, because you're the one that's getting off of work too. You kind of just got to finesse, be clever, think outside of the box, use your mind, and find another tactic in order to capitalize on what you need to. And then also, after hours could mean weekend as well. Weekends as well, especially if you have your weekends off as somebody that's working a 9 to 5, you definitely need to be utilizing it. So just say goodbye to your say goodbye to the brunch, say goodbye to all the things that's not actually moving the needle forward in your life that's making you more money. You need to take a pause on those for a little bit and get your money up. Keeping it real. Get your money up, pause on them brunches, because you don't need to be spending $50 on mimosas. Why are you doing that when you barely got $50 in your account? You feel me? Knowledge. Speaking some honesty with you. But anyways, those weekends, you better sit your behind at the crib, find ways to market, and get those clients in after hours. If it's the weekends and you know that you like to stay up late to go out to party anyway, if you're the type to, no, let me get in, y'all, put my foot on y'all real quick. If you're the individual or the type of person that likes to party on the weekends, especially Friday, Saturday, some of y'all like to party on Sunday too. I don't know how you moving. But if you like to stay up late and go to these parties, you better put your notary services at late night hours as well. Because how can you do it for a party, but you can't do it for yourself? So you'll stay up at 3 a.m. to go turn up, but you can't stay up to 3 a.m. to go make some money. You see what I'm saying? So if you know that you're already up around those times, put that in your calendar. Because some people, they have busy days, especially entrepreneurs, and they just want somebody that's going to come to their establishment, their house, their crib, their business, and complete the service for them. So if that's you, you might get yourself a $500 job at 3 a.m. I've gotten ones at 1 a.m. before. So keep that in mind. You need to complete those. You need to worry about those. Next up is your online notarizations. This is something, like I said, as a 9 to 5er, can make you some money. If you have one of those jobs, even if it's a stay-at-home job, right? You could be an online notary. You can market for yourself, or you can sign up for them services. If you need help signing up for the services, go ahead and hit the link in my bio, join the community. I have a list of 300 signing services that you can use to sign up with. That will send you business. Or you could just hop on a one-on-one with me and I'll just give y'all a game straight like that. Link in the bio. But online notarizations is going to be what helps you. You see what I'm saying? Those are going to be the things that get you business while you're at work. If you got one of those jobs where your boss is not on your ass, and you know that you could, if you're the type of person that you're at your job and you talk on the phone all day on your phone, you might as well be knocking out some notarizations. When somebody comes through, just hop on, boom, 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 bang it out for them, and you're making money while you're at work. So you're making money on top of your money. So if you get $20 an hour and then you get a notarization in that same dollar in that same hour, you're getting $50 on top of whatever you did. That was $70 in 1 hour while you're working at work. So you just like 9 to 5ers always say like, oh, I can't do it because I'm tired. I understand that, but you can think outside of the box. Don't give yourself an excuse, because yourself will take it. Your subconscious will always give you an excuse and an easy way out, and you're going to take it. So don't listen to yourself. That's the best way I could put it, bro. Don't listen to yourself. Don't listen to yourself. Online notarizations, like I said, you can do that at home. If you're too tired and you're back at the house, you can do some notarizations. While you're at work, if you have one of those jobs where you talk on the phone or you like to watch Netflix, knock out some notarizations. On the weekends, knock out some online notarizations. It's not simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. Next up, you can bundle your services. And when I say that, let's say somebody needs to get a power of attorney done. There's multiple ways you could do it. And this is where you're going to need to think outside the box as well. Bundle your services, meaning if somebody calls you for a power of attorney, and it sounds like somebody that could be married, somebody that's a little bit older in age, ask them, do they want to go ahead and get a power of attorney for their wife, their husband, or whoever they married or whatever they married. as well, because you could do it for 50% off for the next person. Boom. Now that's 2 people that you got. Or you can say, hey, do you guys need me to print anything out or mail anything off for you? Boom, you just bundle the service as well. But you can double up on top of that. So it's like not only are you charging the premium clients, but you're also bundling the services, providing them more value, and attaching more things within that same service that can actually work for them and actually bring you out some more income. So that the way the amount of people that you need each month is even lower. The more you can get per client, aka the higher your AOV is, which is your average order value. Y'all know I have horrible handwriting. The average order value, the higher average order value, the easier it is to hit that 6K a month, which is even crazy. Y'all gonna hit that and you're gonna be like, oh, that's it. And then you're gonna be like, oh, 6,000 is not that much. Then you're gonna be like, oh, 10,000 is not that much. Then, oh, 15,000 is not that much. But you just have to break that mental barrier. Start off with 1,000, work your way up to 6,000. But anyways, bundle them services so that your average order value gets higher each time. And then last but not least, you need to track your earnings. This is something I always do. Every new business that I created a new one recently as well, just because I've learned how to like damn near master this notary business. I track all my earnings. I'll put this on an Excel file. You can get your accountant or a bookkeeper and track all your earnings, because you need to know exactly how much you're making, how much you're losing, where you get the most amount of clients from. Hence the reason why I always recommend using some sort of CRM or project management software, so you know exactly how much you're making, to know, all right, these type of clients I usually get, I need to focus on these type of clients. And then you'll know if you actually hit 6,000 a month, because sometimes you're going to mix up the money that you make from your job with the money in your business, and you don't even know where you really stand in your business. You don't even really know how much you really make from your business, but you want to make $6,000 a month from your business. You better know exactly how much you make and how much you're losing each day from your business before you even think about that 6K a month. But anyways, hopefully this helped. What you can do is jump into the comments down below and join the Notary Knowledge Academy. It's a free community for notaries by notaries that'll help you do exactly what you need to do to grow into your notary business, especially give you training as well. And if you want some one-on-ones for direct help on how to get 3 to 8K per month in your notary business, go ahead and click on that booking link below. Let's chop it up. Let's get on a call. But anyways, hopefully you like this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Peace, love, and your boy Knowledge is out.